This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Badgers will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Back open in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Gonna let it fly. It's caught. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Brings up second down.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab over the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badger.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Wisconsin. What a great play by the defensive, paying it off with the interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Dialing up a second down pass play. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep on the run. He's got it down the right side.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. And that pass is intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
On a cold night, you feel every collision, blocking, tackling, whatever. Even when you get an interception like you did right there, it still hurts. So the cold will be a factor in this ball game. And how about the defense coming out, making a statement right out the gates?
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Looking to throw on second down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Badgers in the hurry up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Holds it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
On second down, he's looking downfield. It's complete to the right. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
A designed run for the quarterback. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
Wisconsin, 14. Arkansas, 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keeps it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badger! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took him to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Going with the ground game left. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion from the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense playing a bail technique. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a whoop.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Razorbacks! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Just about set to kick it away.
Wisconsin, 21, Arkansas, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Wide out in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They want to run this quarterback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Loses 3. Second down coming up.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
Third down coming up.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. Smashes ahead. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
First down for this offense. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage of it.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
The give to the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo. To the ground with the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
The give to the tailback.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll take it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. He wants to go deep. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Send that offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're bringing heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to throw on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Coates. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense, quick tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norris. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. Skips away from pressure. Release to the back. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. The aerial assault continues. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Trying to find his man on first down. The throw. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
So loud, it's rattling your feelings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Arkansas, number 14, Halston in the end zone.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 6 over Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. Got a lot of running room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Wisconsin 28, Arkansas 21.
First down to start the drive after the bridge.
Here we go.
They'll run it.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. We want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock.
3:25.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. This is a designed run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 4th and goal.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He's going up top here late in the game. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the catch inside the...
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He is...